What's up, guys? This is day 32 of Trunk 320 to 100 ELO in chess, and as it stands, I am 1992. So we're 80 ELO away, which means one game away from reaching 2000 ELO again. So let's see if we're able to do that in today's video. If we would be able to win the second game, that will be obviously absolutely awesome. So let's see if we're gonna be able to do that with the white pieces against the Filipino rated 2004. Let's see. What are we gonna face? We face this. I'm pretty sure I have to play d5 here. And then, I think, do I pin or just knight here? I think he's gonna pin me. But then I go here. Then he can save, but I'd taken or hit. I already don't like this. Maybe I should have just taken and say, yeah, just... Ooh. That's quite interesting, though. Now, if this is gonna go here, what if I just push? What if I just push? Now he goes here. That's very interesting. Okay, I'm just gonna develop in the normal way. Bishop e2. Yeah, I really hope he trades that, to be honest. I really hope he does. Because I think this knight is garbage anyways, so please just trade it. He does not. That's a bit annoying, but it happens. I'm again gonna wait. I'm just gonna wait for him to castle. So let's play queen e3 here. Hit the pawn. Be a little annoying. He might go here. He goes there. What the hell? How do we continue this one? Do I just castle? He's definitely not castling on this side, right? So let's do that. And now, how will I continue? How will I continue? Okay. He's gonna go here. So maybe I play a4 straight away. Probably not, though. This bishop is really annoying, yeah. This bishop is really annoying. I would like to go here maybe. Then I would be pretty happy with that knight, actually. I still haven't developed my bishop, though. I suppose I'm gonna place it on e3. If this... Okay. We get castles as well. Like a3 just in case. If... Ooh, okay. Making sure there are no shenanigans going on and the bishop probably stays safe, right? I could go back, threatening things like this, which I don't actually hate, but the queen kind of... Yeah, I don't hate that. I'm gonna go here, and I'm gonna play this, into takes, and we're gonna have a decent position, I feel like. I don't hate this. As long as the knight lands here, I'm happy. Okay. What? This takes. This takes. Definitely cannot be good, right? But my light square bishop is really good, probably. I don't know if I really want to trade it. Maybe I could go here and then we are having a pretty interesting position. I mean, do I really want to allow that? His king is gonna be weak as well. I'm gonna go back. And I'm gonna believe in this. No trades. Alright. I'm gonna try to trade this, though. Not losing the pawn, I feel like. This I just take. Yeah, now I have a pretty powerful bishop. Now I'm feeling good. How about this? You go here. I'm already putting some pressure, man. I'm already putting pressure. Queen a4 I like. Queen a4 has to be a good move. Could play b4. Just kind of crush into him. And he just threw the game. Okay, beautiful stuff, man. We are back in the 2000s. How is this guy 90? I mean, okay, it just happens. He wants a rematch. Absolutely not. So, this was a pretty interesting first game. I'm sorry, guys. It's not my fault that this has happened. But let's get into the analysis. Let's get into the analysis and at least learn something from this game. Okay, 90% accuracy for me, over 89, 70, 79 for him. Played as a 2400. Have made a few inaccuracies there. And obviously has blundered that bishop, but the eval bar, he was never even close to like equalizing the position as black. So I'm actually pretty happy with the way that I have played there. D4, E6, C4, and he plays C5. This is the Horwitz defense apparently, and I play D5, which is the best move by far. Actually, you have to kind of play that. The second best move is either E3 or Knight F3, and that's not plus 0.7 but plus 0.2. So that's a huge difference. So D5 is a key move. Knight F6, Knight C3, D6, and I play E4 actually. So I've played the opening pretty accurately. I have faced it before, but I was not sure if I'm playing it correct. E5 is already an inaccuracy. He should have apparently. Why am I saying apparently after every word? He should have just flanked out this bishop on G7. But he plays E5, and Knight F3 is fine. Bishop E2 straight away was better. I don't think that makes any difference. Bishop G4, Bishop E2 now is not good. The best move is H4, which I quite frankly don't get. Like G6. I really don't know what is the idea. Oh, maybe that this bishop could be quite strong over here being protected. I really don't get that. But I play Bishop E2, and you should have just taken, which I don't understand either, I'm gonna be honest. I mean, like, I feel like, as black, you don't want to have this bishop here. I know, okay, it's turning into a pawn, but it's controlling these kind of key squares, right? Okay, I can't even highlight that. But I feel like that's a good bishop. I ain't gonna lie, I feel like that's a really good bishop. But Bishop E7, H3, he should have taken again. But I feel like I would like him to take, so I really don't get that. Queen B3 is good. Also, I can play just G4 and get the bishop, which is a bit crazy to me. Oh, that's a blunder because of knight takes E4. And then if you go here, you take on C3. I have to take because my queen's hanging. Then you take, and you win a pawn. Okay, so knight H4 was not a possibility. But I should have played a G4 there. And I could have thrown in a check as well, because then Ryu can block over here. So it could be a bit annoying. Queen B3, Queen C8, and I castle. Which, again, as I say, I like to wait for the opponent to castle. Right? I mean, if I'm not like really ahead in development, I really think it's cool to just wait, you know, because you can basically castle in a normal position where nothing super aggressive or crazy is going on. You can castle quite fast into the game. Bishop E3, Queen T2 apparently was better. I play A3 now, setting up B4, H6 now. I play Queen C2. Again, G4 should have been played here, which he just played G5 on his defense, but I mean, I don't really get that move. But now G5 is bad. G5 is actually bad, and I should have again countered it with G4, which is nuts. Bishop G6, and I should have put the king up. This is a very symmetrical position, I feel like. But apparently, this is completely winning, by the way. This is completely winning. Knight H2, though, is fine. He doesn't trade it, which is correct. Knight G4, and now this trade, I feel like, was not good for him, even though they say it is the best move. Again, Stockfish really, you know, it's not human. So, I mean, I think psychologically this has helped me a lot. And now, obviously, what could have been played here? For example, this. And then I could have played H4 as well. I could have played B4 probably, which is what I would have played. Then if we get takes, you know, I get this file, and my pawns are quite strong here, I would feel like. But obviously, King G7 here, and then he blunders the bishop, which then it would be of course, extremely easy to win that game. I have a bishop. I would probably even go for that trade, which the only place you can avoid it, or you have this, or these three squares you have basically. But it's just, yeah, the best move is to take, and then you're lost. So I get why you resigned, but we're in the 2000s, and we can now get to 2008. Let's see if that's gonna be possible. Against a person from Malaysia, if I'm correct, it is Malaysia, and he plays the England candidate. So I'm just gonna take, and oh, we get this line. I have studied this line quite, you know, I think it was like 2 days ago, and he goes for a check, which I think is not a good move, because now I have to go here. He's gonna take the pawn. I'm gonna go knight c3, and I know the theory, bro. You're not gonna, and now I have studied this. I think I've played knight b5, and the best move is to play knight d5. If you trade, yeah, I'm pretty sure that I'm correct. If you go here, I'd take. If you go here, I could maybe hit the, yeah, and now takes here. I'm gonna double. This is hanging. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's how the theory goes. Takes rook d1. I'm still in theory, and it's move 9. That's so beautiful. Now I gotta jump the edge on knight in. No. Oh, do I not have check and I just win the spot? Yeah, that's. I don't want to mess this up. Check, if you block, I win a rook. Check, you have to block like this. I take. If you take, I get mate. Almost. Check here. Takes, you go somewhere. I have this. Yeah, that's looking gross. I feel like this is gonna be a very quick video, you know. I might go into the third. I'm not saying I won, but if you go here, I think that's just over because I take. Yeah, I think this is correct. Here, what if you hit me? I can pin, right? I'm not sure if here, and I have to pin him. But then he has this again. I'm not sure. Maybe I take. Maybe it's more safe to take it. I really am not sure. Takes, he can potentially take with the queen, but then I take. So takes. Here I just grab. I mean, that must be winning. Maybe there was a better way, but now I gotta take this 100%. The wreck is hanging. If you go here, I'm gonna take another pawn. Oh, I think I have this, by the way, which just threatens a checkmate in 1. Which is insane, right? You do have a check, however. Should I be scared of that or not? Should I be scared of that or should I not? Here, if you go check, I go here. I mean, this. Check here. Oh, I feel like there's a draw there. Knight g5. Check here. Check here. Check, I block. I feel like that's it. But my king is just extremely weak. Do I believe in that? I'm not sure, you know. Maybe I play e3. Then if this I could potentially block. I think I'm gonna play e3, you know. Then I just hang this pawn. I mean, yeah, why am I doing this to myself? Now he's gonna grab this. I'm gonna grab this, and we're gonna have the chess position. I don't know what is going on, man. Now I'm not in theory at all. But yo, what the hell is this? Oh my god. OF Bush. That looks like it just wins. Bush looks nasty. Yeah, that looks really, really good. If this, I think I have this. No check wins the bishop, right? Yeah, I think this is really nasty. If you don't do anything, if you move the knight, yeah, that does nothing, I feel like. I could potentially... here? Yeah, that is annoying. Why did I not even think of that? Here, 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 here. Are we just gonna have a boring draw? Because, like, if I block, then it's like... But then it's like I'm gonna develop and castle, and... I'm gonna go for it, actually. I kind of believe in it. Because if you take... Yeah? My point is, your king is completely open. I'm gonna castle. I'm gonna get the pawn back because you're gonna fianchetto. And if you're not gonna fianchetto, why did I not go for check, by the way? I thought that... I mean, it's not check, but... I thought I just won the game on the spot. Because you have to move the rook somewhere. Yeah, that was definitely more forcing. Here, yeah, that's mental. Yeah, that just cannot be good. That just cannot be good. So do I go here, do I castle? He's got 2 pass pawns, by the way. Maybe I have this now. You can just castle. I'm gonna castle. Ooh. Yeah, that I don't get at all. What? Do I not have this now? If you go here, I go here, and oh, that's gross. And oh, yeah, man, it looks over, bro. I'm gonna be. Oh my god. Oh my god, man. Oh my god. And the video ends. The video ends right there. I'm sorry. But I think I have queen takes c8, and I just disconnected. Oh my god, there is no way that I'm gonna lose because of that. But I gotta play queen takes c8. And my opponent has resigned, and I think he has made the wrong decision. As I said, I have found this tactic. This, if you block, it's mate. And if you take, I go check, and then you block, and then it's mate, right? So I have found this tactic, and I have played it on the board. However, I was disconnected, and I just couldn't. I had no internet connection, and I think if he wouldn't have resigned, I think he would have won, because I literally, that took me over a minute to get there, and finally have the connection. And he has resigned, so we have won both of the games. Absolutely sensational stuff. And let's get into the analysis. 78.9 for me, 66.6 for him. I have made a couple of mistakes actually, but I won, right? So that's what we like, and let's see it. So we place the England gambit again, and I have studied the theory, and I am right. And I was confident playing that. So queen e7, I have bishop f4, check, and as you can see, this is a great move, this is a great move, and this is a great move. So if you're facing the gambit, I suppose you play this, because, you know, there is this trap. I don't know how it goes. Obviously, they go check, and then I feel like you block, and then after this, it's this, but that's losing because of this, and then you try to do this, and then I think takes, you want this, and then it's mate. I think that the trap goes somewhat like this, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, you have to block, and then it's important to go there with the knight. As you can see over here, The best move is knight c6, which then it's plus 0.5. And if you don't play that, the second best move is e6 for some particular reason, and it is a blunder. So you have one move in the position, and every other move is either a blunder or a miss or just completely losing. So knight c3 is the move, and I play rook b1. And I remember myself playing knight b5, and I think the computer called it a mistake. There we go. But I have played knight d5 now because I have learned, and I am pretty sure that the reason why is that better is because I'm hitting the bishop now. If I'm hitting the queen now, it doesn't really matter because the queen can always come back, and it's fine. It's literally fine. Also to defend that, right? But now it does not make a whole lot of sense, but I think I have made still a couple of mistakes from now on. So queen takes d2, king d8 is actually the best move and only move in the position. King d8, queen g5 check, he blocks with this knight, which is again the only move. If you block like this, you're basically done for after this. But he blocks with the correct knight. I play knight takes c7, e4 could have been a move as well. Just keeping it very simple, but I took, and then I take on g7. He goes here. Okay. And now when I'm looking at it, I've missed a super easy move to play, and that is queen takes f7, because now you can't take this pawn because the queen's protecting it from the whole board. e3 though. Now queen takes. Now play rook d1, the best move actually. So I'm still pretty good here, even though look at my king. Look at my king. He's got on this side of the board. That's the queen side. It's 4-0. Here you have literally 3 pass pawns. How crazy is that? But queen takes. Now they kick on f7, which is a mistake. I actually should have gone knight g5. And if this, do I just go up? I guess I do. I'm sorry for the lags, but my computer is literally. It's so hot. Okay, and so I should have actually went for that, right? Because if you do anything else, you're gonna get mated here. This is just mate. But queen takes f7. I play. Now he plays b6. Fian gets winning the bishop, which I felt your late squares are horrible. But I play e6, which is not good because of the check. I block with the knight. That's correct. And now he takes, which is a mistake. And I've played bishop e2, right? Which we can see it's a mistake. But you heard me straight away. I said bishop b5 is a better move, and it would have been a better move. But I did not play that. It would have been completely winning. Bishop d7, though I castle, and king c8 is a complete buncher. Did he just want to? Oh, he cannot even castle. I was wondering if he maybe misclicked and wanted to castle, but he cannot because he has already moved the king here to stop this knight fork over here, right? A few moves ago. So king c8. I find the check. Only winning move. That was also knight e4, but this is the best move for sure. Oh my god, I have queen takes c8 check, by the way. Bishop takes c8, a6 check, b8. Oh, how do you? Knight b1, and oh my god, you have to play c6, and you have to give up the queen. That's crazy. Oh wow, that's insane. That's a really nice tactic. But I play bishop a6. It is the best move. King b8, knight e4, and now it is mate in 3. As I said 1,000,000 times, that's pretty, and it is a brilliant. And I have played it, so I played it, so it is. I have a brilliant move in this video. This, and it is because of this b6 push. Where is it? Where has he played that? Where has he played b6? Right here. Move 15. He lost because of that. Look at these weak life squares. It is the reason that he is lost. It is the reason. So that'll be it from today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed. It was awesome. I got 2 out of 2. Really, really good. Once again, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you tomorrow at episode number 33. Hopefully reaching my peak rating. Peace.